This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah, the extractor. Now we have this. To ls underscore vhtl. I just want trying to replicate that issue. I mean, like that message, and then start with the activation process.
Okay.
Okay, so in this, like I have already done that. So the activation of this backend tables is done. So that's the reason that error didn't get populated here. So
What was the issue? Why was it not getting replicated in the system?
yeah,
Actually, the server I use.
yeah, because the backend database tables were not activated. Basically, this data, whatever fields that we are able to see on the screen, are actually maintained in a particular data structure. And I'll show you that. Basically, we can see that from S11 transaction. We can just see that. I'll just open that source system and show it to you. This is the source system. Most of the times that extract structure will not be activated. So let's go for our A3 to ls underscore 11 underscore vhtr. Now we basically get this, the extract structure here. We just need to get the extract structure which is at the back end of it. We can get the extract structure from say RSA5 or RSA6. So basically here, if you remember in RSO2 we have got this extra structure, right? Just let me show you. So we created a data source and we got this extract structure. So here something like, this extract structure is what we need to create. This extract structure needs to be active. So in some certain situations, extract structure will not be active. Because of that, the issue will happen. So this is, now when you double click on it, so this is the extract structure that we have. So this might not be active. So if this is not active, then then it says that the tables backend are not active. So what we can do is in this I fix the issue. So can you share your screen in your system so that I can show this in the system and fix it? Yeah.
Yeah, let me connect to the server and then
yeah.
if you give me the rights, I'll share the screen.
Yeah, sure. Sorry. Okay, so given it.
You can take the controls too. I'll put the password and then you can take the controls. Should I go
Yeah.
ECC?
Yeah. Can you please log in into ECC and then
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
take. Now LBWE.
Oh, give me the like take the controls from me.
Yeah, yeah. I'll just request the control.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when we go to LBWE, we will be able to see this data sources, the list of all the data sources. Let's say we have this BAHDR and you just want to, install it, then we basically need to go and check the extract structure. So as I said, in the generic data source, we could have seen that extract structure in RS-02 only. But when it comes to the extract structure of SAP standard data sources, especially for this yellow cockpit, we can go to RSA5. And in the RSA5, we have this R3 system. And in the R3 system, we need to, second, let's go for that. And we need to make sure that the extract structure is active. Hmm. This is the extract structure. Sometimes what happens is this extract structure will not be active, because of which that issue will come, that
But it
it's not.
says active on the side of the structure. You see on the
Okay,
top? Yeah.
okay, so I'll just let me check that in the SAP standard one as well. See. Okay, this is okay, this is fine. Basically, we are checking for the activation of the tables in the backend. That's it. So that's the issue actually. So I just want to make sure everything is active in the backend. This was active actually. So no, when this extract structure is not active, because of that issue comes, like we need to activate that, activate that particular structure in the backend, which isn't there here, which is not the issue here in this case. Okay, let me check this. LBWQ, LBWQ. Actually, this is fine. I'll just replicate this. Okay, let me first replicate this from here. Okay, okay, this is the source system, right? So we'll get into this PW system. Oh no, actually, I need to log in into this BW 7.5. So can you please?
Yeah.
Basically, the backend extract structure tables sometimes will not be active. That's the reason we just need to activate them.
But these
Which,
ones were, it seems active, all of them, no?
yeah, they seem to be active. Yeah. Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Normally, that would be the issue which normally comes.
What's happening?
Actually, like, yeah, I've just
Yeah.
modified. Yeah,
Okay.
so now we need to activate it. I've just changed it to, change mode. Let's see. Yeah, So when I did, when we had this issue, when I saw this issue and I did it, like I've activated that particular, extract structure and it was working fine. So just thinking. Okay, this is okay. So okay, okay.
If the connection between the logical system and the source system is not right, what errors would it, can it do
No, no,
this?
this would not be the error for sure in that case. Okay,
Okay.
so this definitely would not be the case in that case. Okay. So just for just keep just 2 minutes so that we can clarify that one as well. I'll
Yeah.
just go ahead with this one. Let us clarify that one as well. Even I have that out. So Z underscore Sadaf 10 and okay, create. Let me select this as mm.
The same one?
Yeah. Am I doing it in
It's
ECC?
ECC.
ECC,
So,
right? Okay.
yeah.
Should accept. I mean, do you have, I think we have a package here.
Yeah, I created it.
Actually, I mean, like we could have hidden some values, but we don't have much time. So we'll quickly just replicate this into the BW system so that we can find that everything is working fine in that end. Mm,
The modeling, where we're having workbench, third one.
yeah, got it. Yeah. Okay.
It's showing the same hold on, it's showing the same system name here. See on the bottom right, EPR, ECC, SLT. It's not showing BWR.
Okay.
It's
No,
ECC still.
this is
This
this
one.
right. Oh no, no, no. We need to go into the, what we need to get into this easy. I mean, like a BW system. Okay, let me first check this in the data source. Let me check the generic data source that we just created. Let me check it here itself whether it's working properly or not. We can do it in RSO2 or we can do it from here as well. Okay, whatever. Uh, I think I need to give it. Okay, so this is working fine here. Let's replicate this. Yeah, this is fine. We'll go ahead into the PW system.
You open a new one maybe. So you're like,
Yeah, that would be better, I guess. Yeah, I'll do that.
sorry, this one I'll do.
Yeah, this, yeah.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah, here we have. So we just uncheck all the,
Yes.
Yeah, it got replicated. And okay, so let me fix it on the data source level. Yeah, I think this has been done. Yeah.
So the connection is fine between the two systems.
Yeah, the connection is perfectly fine because we already done the data source and it's working fine. The only issue is that when we have, okay, we have certain things. I think we don't have to go ahead beyond this because anyways, we know very clearly that, this is working fine. Okay,
Yeah.
let me revisit that data source in the two LIs quickly. So,
Okay.
no, not this one. Hmm. Okay, LBWE. This There's one thing that I just want to check at this place. To underscore VA HDR. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Basically, we'll have something called setup tables. So what we'll do is like we'll delete the data from the setup tables and update the data in the data setup tables. That sometimes that will also be an issue. So we'll have setup tables which will be deleting the previous setup tables and updating the setup tables. Basically, the setup tables will have all the content which we have loaded in the previous steps. So let me go for this. Uh, L
Is anything happening?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, so here we'll fill the setup tables of that particular. This is basically to fill the setup tables so that we will not have this.
but weren't we deleting the setup table? Like the data from the setup table?
Yeah, I mean, like the setup tables will just have the previous records data, which we will be deleting and then uploading it.
Excuse me. Did you get the email I sent you for VPC outline?
I'll just check once the session is over.
I know. Yeah, I was just waiting for it, so I thought I'll talk to you about that.
Actually, the system is taking some time, so it shouldn't. Okay, so basically, we'll have something called setup tables. Let me tell you about the setup tables. So in the backend, what exactly happens is that whatever processing that we are doing from the source system to the PW system, we need to activate this setup tables, and we need to delete the old setup tables. Basically, these setup tables are ad hoc tables which gets created in the backend. So I'll just make sure that we have that setup tables in place. Once we have that. So I actually loaded the setup tables.
So the extract structure is developed from the setup tables?
Yes. Yeah, so it's taking time. So basically what happens is like we you know, we delete all the old setup tables. Basically, if at all, if there is an issue, we'll delete the setup tables in lbwg transaction actually. So we'll go ahead and delete all the old setup tables and then update the new setup tables in and for updating the new setup tables, we have a specific you know, specific transaction code for each one. But when we want to delete the setup tables, we for everything the transaction code is lbwg. lbwg is the transaction code from where we actually, you know,
Delete the setup table.
yeah, lbwg is for deleting the setup tables, and for filling up the setup tables we have specific transaction codes for specific you know, application components. Like for example, if you have for we have a different transaction code to fill the setup tables, and for sd we have a different transaction code for filling the setup tables. So here, just
What are those transaction codes?
sorry.
What are those transaction codes to fill up the setup tables based on the application component?
Yeah, it all starts with OLI7. They all start with OLI7. I'll just show you the list of all the transaction codes here.
Okay.
Uh, I was just checking that, right? So I'll just open that and
Yeah,
check.
it's going slow.
Yeah. So you know, what we need to do is we need to just open that you know.
What do you want to open? I'll see if I could do it. Oh, okay.
Okay. So what we need to do is I'll just ping you that. We need to go to OLI7. So basically everything OLI7 BW is the transaction code. I've just pinged you
Okay.
OLI7 BW, the T code for actually like T code for SD related data sources, SD related data sources. So T code T code for SD related data sources we have to fill setup. So delete setup tables, all delete setup tables for any application component. We have a transaction code called LBWG. LBWG. So LBWG is for deleting all the setup tables, but filling up the setup tables is OLS7 for SD. So for SD, it's OLS7 BW. Now the question is, how do we find out for all other application components? So what we can do is we can go to SC93 transaction, SC93, and then go there and start with star OLI star and BW star. So you get the list of all the, okay, so in SC93 you can just check it out, OLI star BW star. So you will get different you know transaction codes for different setup tables. So the only number changes, OLI 7 is there, no? So that number
Okay.
changes. So we can see list of all the transactions, because I wanted to show you that it's responding slowly.
Okay.
So just
Yeah,
ping you
that
in
one
the,
I'll check because we need to make this working, so that's okay. I'll check
yeah,
it on. Oh,
yeah.
what was that?
Okay, so once let me go to OLI 7 BW and then this. Can you just type LBWG please?
Yeah.
LBW LBWG.
Oh,
Yeah, here we give it as SD. Okay, let me select this from, yeah, please select the SD there because we are doing it from SD. Just F4. Just click on, no. Please remove that. Just
okay,
yeah,
take it.
yeah, perfect. Yeah. So you just need to select this 11.
Oh, yeah, okay. These are the application component numbers in the extractors too, right? 2 was
Exactly. But
11, 2
yeah,
was
exactly.
10.
Yeah, this transaction is for all. So we just select that and delete only for that particular application component. Once we delete the setup tables, we have to load the setup tables with the data. We'll do that.
Should I click on 11?
Yeah, please. Yeah.
Okay. And then execute?
Execute. Yes. So now say yes. Now this has been done. Now please go to OLI7BW. Okay, if you want to check, you can just go to SC93 and check it. Like if you're okay with that, you can just check that. We need to close some.
Where should I go first?
/n OLI7 /n SC93 /n SC93 /n SC93. Perfect. Yeah. So please type as I typed in the chat * OLI * BW *. Yeah, so you get the list of all the T codes and we can explore. Actually, we should also be getting the description beside that. I don't know why it's not getting. So we can just yeah,
7.
you can just click on this check button beside that check button. Yeah, please. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Yeah. This is the descriptions that I was actually looking for. So if we see this reorganize of VIS extract structure that is related to the sales, and we have list of all the extract structures that we can make use of. These are all for reorganizing the setup tables.
Okay. What are we doing now?
Okay, fine. Yeah, so you please close this and in the same just click on /n and OLI7BW on the top /n OLI7BW. Perfect. Yeah, so we just need to give the name of the run can be anything. You just give your name, but before running this we need to make sure that we have to okay. Now can you basically this termination date and termination time by default will be in the past because it will take the present date and present time. So the present time when we executing it is beyond what we are executing right now. Means when we executed it was 28:39. It might be now 29:39. So we just need to make this as 21 termination time, something like 21, so that any future date is fine.
Okay.
Any future date or time. So you make it as 21 or change some minutes to 29. Perfect. Okay, then you just execute that. Yeah.
Okay.
So now it becomes the future. So it's start of order processing. Okay, fine. So we have deleted the setup tables and then we are filling it up. And this is a reorganizing of the structures of the setup tables in the backend. Let's see, this should fix that issue.
So to fill up setup tables, we use OLI7BW.
Yeah, specifically for sales.
Yes.
Now we are
What would we use? LSBW?
Now just now we have seen the list of all the transaction codes, right? So each transaction code is for specific application component.
Yeah, I got that, but like when we deleted it, what transaction code we used to delete the SD related tables, setup tables?
Anything LBWG.
Oh, okay.
Any application component LBWG. That's it. Yeah. Only for filling up the setup tables we have a different transaction codes, but for deleting everything is same.
What was the error it showed when we were deleting it?
It was actually saying that it was not possible. So maybe because we didn't delete the setup tables and we are trying to fill it up again. So let's say we shouldn't get it now. That's right. Okay, so yeah, so as of now for me, life is a bit hectic right now, but people maybe people are suffering, of course. So yeah, how the things in back at home?
Yeah, here it's everything is closed down, so nothing much is happening. The grocery stores and everything gets really difficult. it takes about 2-3 hours to shop for like 20-minute stuff. So if you go
Oh,
to the grocery store, other than that, everything is closed down. No restaurants, no offices, no jobs. People have lost so many jobs.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Even yeah. I mean, like,
So
yeah,
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 go ahead.
yeah. So it's taking time. So I don't know why. Basically, this once it's been done. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, you're saying something.
No, I was just asking about the BW 7.5 thing. So I was thinking I'll follow the course outline or project outline that you used for normal trainings for to other
Sure,
people.
sure.
Do
I
you have
normally
do you have any right now handy so
yeah,
we
yeah,
can?
yeah, I'll send it. I'll send it across to you. So what happens is like I don't mention it as like every topic wise because I'll mention it as a project wise. So we
Yeah.
have couple of projects. So I'll be giving you the list of all the projects which we'll be covering, and meanwhile in that project only we'll cover up some topics. Like for example, like if you have to do the project in loading the data into cube, so by default we'll be learning about info area, info object catalogs, characteristics, key features, and all this stuff, right? So same way we have certain things internally imbibed into it, but ultimately I'll frame it as a project. So
Yeah.
I'll give you the project heading which we're going to complete, just like we have done it in for the BI I was showing you, right? Same way
Yeah.
I'll be sharing it with BW 7.5 and BW for HANA as well, based on
Okay.
I'll
So
cover it
do
as a
you
project.
do like HANA modeling mixed scenarios too? Like using the information models from HANA and using the extractors from BW and combining them,
Yeah,
creating
sure.
from
Yeah,
that.
sure. Yeah, so we'll create if I mean like I already have couple of views that have been created in the HANA Studio, but if you want it to be in the session, like we can create some calculation views and then consume that in the BW system, and also we have serious views which we can consume in the BW system, BW for HANA I mean. So we
Okay.
can yeah, one second. Error determining rate, foreign currency, local currency, INR date. Okay, error determining rate. Basically what it is saying is that we have the foreign currency is been maintained till this 6/12 19 only. So system, we need to maintain that particular foreign currency. The foreign currency needs to be maintained till date actually, so this date needs to be extended. Mm, so we need to maintain the foreign currency here. So that okay. Can you just take a screenshot of it like
Okay. I'll email it to you.
okay, fine, thank you. Can you just type there something like
Yeah.
f.05 just let's look at, I mean if at all if it's possible, let the screen be like this. So if you can take some other transaction and type f.05, I'll just ping it in the in the chat.
Okay.
Yeah, I've done it. f.05, that's basically to maintain the foreign currency.
I don't know why I cannot. So we'd be doing it ECC, right?
Yeah, ECC, yes, in ECC. Okay, foreign currency valuation, right? Company code. I'm not very sure for which company code we have it.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, saying it's new general ledger.
Yeah, because this is like, okay, why let me. Can you just type there SPRO? SPRO. Yeah, thank you. SAP reference IMG. And this we have this. We just need to maintain that foreign currency. We have this financial accounting. General ledger account. We just need to maintain that foreign currency. Okay, one second.
Where is it maintained? General ledger.
Okay, here the financial accounting global settings. Mm, functional area. Okay, so I just need to maintain this foreign currency. Uh, we just need to do that, and it's actually outdated. The date needs to be changed in the foreign currency maintenance. But then the question is for this, which company code we have to maintain, because that's something which we already have it like. Hmm,
The company codes is here, isn't it? So what happened?
yeah, they are there, but for which company code we need to maintain that foreign currency is also something
Oh,
which we need. I was just thinking that, okay, let's go for this document posting periods. This is posting periods, document header ranges, document taxes and sales purchases. Mhm. No, these are for the foreign currency. Actually, what's happening here is like when we uh, trying to log in. Yeah. So foreign currency relation, we have to maintain it. Okay, I'll do that. Date, document 20158. Okay. Can you just go to, I mean, like, I'm not able to type the transaction code here because it's showing me that Sadaf is presenting that,
Okay.
that I coming there. So that's the reason I'm making it small and then typing it. So
Which
here,
one do
like,
you
F-62. So these are the currency exchange rates, and these are the years till which it's maintained. But we need to check the one which we has been maintained. So there are actually too many. So if you see here that year, so it's actually maintained till 2019. So we just need to sort it based on the year. We just need to check that as 2011. Can you just scroll
Yeah.
down a bit? Yeah. So I just need to check that 2019. So we have this 2015 and all. So
Oh, it's going.
oh, going behind. Oh no no no
Yeah.
no no
No,
no
it's
no.
just all over the place. Like it's not in order, I think. See? I don't think it's in order.
Okay.
Mm.
2015. Okay, we have seen that it's maintained till 2019. All that we have to do is we need to change that as from 2019 to 2020. The exchange rate which has been done for the foreign currency. This is the exchange rate which has been maintained. So it's showing an error that the exchange rate is not been maintained up to the rate. So up to the rate, if we maintain the exchange rate, it would be fine. Or we can do one thing, that we can change the system date and execute it, but that's not the right thing that we do in the real time. So we always try to change the date here and extend the date. In fact, like we'll extend the date, and we'll maintain the foreign currency for the present date. That's
I
the
think the
only.
maximum here is just 2015 in this table because it just goes on to 2014, then 15, and then there is no 19. There is 12, 9, like the maximum is 15, I think.
Yeah.
So there's, do you wanna, how can we check date in here? Like there's no,
You just go to OB08.
okay. It's the same thing. Y, N, O, B, 0, A. I think it's the same thing. OB08 is currency exchange rate. I'll minimize it for you. Hold on. There you go. What's happening?
Sorry, I was in mute. So what I'll do is I'll conclude this session, and I'll continue working on this. Please leave the server to me so that I can fix it up, and then we can continue tomorrow.
Okay. Would you
Okay,
send
so
me the also, like, I wanted to ask you two things. One is that the outline for the next training sessions,
sure, sure.
And what else? I forgot. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's for now. If I leave it here and you don't attend to it, it would log you out.
Yeah, exactly. So give me a few minutes, so
Okay.
I'll working on it. Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
like, yeah.
I'll stay here then.